Hi everyone, I'm Angie Bailey,
And I'm Aurora Newton.
and we're Ask the A-Team.
We are.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So recently, someone we know, their daughter is away at college, and they had an incident, a scare, where they were walking alone on the campus. It was late, obviously very dark out, and they were chased by someone. And so we want to address that because our organization, Assert Now Incorporated, works with safety and empowerment for teens and women and children too. But college students are, and so we're really going to focus this for college students. College students are really almost like a captive target. It's like that old expression, like shooting fish in a barrel. Like they're there, and it's a very real targeted audience, if you will, for predators. And so this is not to scare anyone. This is not to make you paranoid and think there's a bad guy around every corner or under every rock, but it is really to give you some tools to think about.
Yes.
So one of the first things, and I hear this all the time from moms. Well, I told my daughter, if she, or from dads too, if she's going to be walking across campus late at night and it's dark out and there's no one else, first of all, call campus security. Call the safety team. That's what they're there for. I've heard girls say, oh, I'm embarrassed to do that. I don't want him to think this or that. You know what? It doesn't matter because you'll still be alive and you'll be safe. It's so important. And yes, I'm passionate about this, so I'm going to get real and serious. And the other thing where parents will say, call me and I'll walk with you. I'll talk with you. Don't ask them to call you while they are walking. It takes away from their intuition around them. It is distracting. If you want them to do that, have them call you before they leave,
Yes.
and then have them call you when they
get
get to their destination. That's right. Do not distract them on the phone because then they're not going to be completely cognizant of what's going on around them. So those are just two very simple things. Call campus security. Don't walk alone. Find someone. There's always someone. It's better not to have your homework done than to have a funeral.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This past week I had the honor of teaching a Bible study on the campus of University of Dayton. And as I was standing outside, I had my husband drive me over because we just live right around the corner, and I knew I would have to park far away from it. And it was yucky and rainy and all this kind of stuff. So I was like, hey, you just drop me off and I'll text you when we're done. And so I was standing outside waiting for him, and by a lit building, there was plenty of hustle and bustle around. There was, yes, it was. And as I was standing there, I was thinking of this particular situation with our friend's daughter, and then I was watching the young ladies come out and walk, and I was thinking, it's not too late right now, but we've just had the time change,
Right.
and so I think it sneaks up on me, sunset, and I was watching these young ladies, and they would walk, and where they were walking, they were just walking into darkness, even more so, and it just wasn't very well lit. There's a cemetery over there. And it was just this area, and I was like, oh Jesus, just protect them. Hopefully they know these safety tips and they are aware of their surroundings. But that's, take a friend with you. Get personal safety instruction.
Right.
What to do if you are found, because you can still follow every safety tip out there and still find yourself in a situation. So it's always important to know what you can physically do to protect yourself as well.
It's so important.
So important. So just always be aware of what's going on around you, what you can do with your body, maybe how you carry your bag, what kind of bag you carry, stuff like that, because little things, right? Like
That's
that
right.
can be used against you.
How you carry your body.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Crossbody.
That alone. Yeah. Just how you carry your person. Someone that's walking, that's kind of slumped over, that, looks the part of a victim. And we might not even realize we do, but if you look at your body language, many times that says to someone who's thinking about this, who wants to pray, says, oh, they're an easy target. So those women that walk with their shoulders back, head up, eye contact, determined. Now, not like you want to kill somebody, but a determined walk. You know, those things are very important. And Angie, I love how you said use what's on your body, because again, I have moms that will ask, oh, should I get them pepper spray? Should I get them a taser? You know what? That those are all good weapons that can be used. But I have found that many times those can be used against you. But the weapons you have on your own body, your feet, your knee, your hands, those are all things that can be used for you in that situation. And like Angie said, there is instruction out there, and there are so many different programs out there. You could literally do every single one and not feel like, oh my gosh, not this again, because you're being empowered every time. We would love to come out. If you have a daughter, if you have kids, if you're a group of women and you just feel like you need that empowering, just call us, email us, send us a private message, whatever. But we would love to come empower and equip you. Some things I won't share on here because we only teach them to women and children. Like maybe you can find it somewhere else, but I don't like to give the enemy an upper hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Please be safe, even as we go into the holiday season.
Shopping.
Yes.
Late night.
Look
going
around
into
your vehicles.
those
Yeah.
holiday shopping hours.
Yes, it's so important. I always tell women don't park in parking garages if at all possible. They're like, oh, I'm safe in there. Not the safest choice. It's not the safest choice. A well lit area where there are lots of people around and where you can see around your vehicle.
And I always keep my keys like in my pocket,
There you
especially
go.
if I'm walking somewhere like that. And I learned a long time ago.
There you go.
Keep your keys, if you put them like in between your fingers, like that's a weapon right there. Plus you got your little panic button of your alarm on your car.
Yeah.
That always, helps too.
Yeah.
So.
I always hit that. That's a good. I know we're probably going a little bit long, but that's important too. Before I ever get to my vehicle, I always hit that, because if there would be somebody hiding around your vehicle, it'll alarm them.
Yeah,
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, if this has helped you in any way or can help anyone you know, especially those young ladies out there, please like or share. And don't forget to follow Ask the A-Team. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Stay safe.